Hi guys, welcome to the channel. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe. That helps get the word out to all kinds of people worldwide. They need this message of hope. If you guys want merch, you can check out my merch. It's Faith Rising, FAITHRIZING, into the Amazon search bar to see my 500 shirts. I actually sold a dolphin shirt this week. I was so excited. I went on my Amazon account and sold a dolphin shirt. But anyway, guys, back to the video. Um, this message is for people out there that are hurting. You know, yesterday, I think it was even today, I watched a video of a girl crying over her bills. She was really upset. It's, you know, a viral video of a girl that's really upset about her bills and whatnot. I just want you to know that your feelings are validated. We all know that, you know, this situation, first of all, it's not your fault. The struggle that you're going through right now is not your fault. If you're having serious problems paying your rent, I recommend get a couple roommates if you can. You know, maybe move back in with mom and dad, move in with Uncle Billy, move in with Auntie Susie, move in with, you know, maybe you could get a guy friend that you just maybe you guys don't aren't girlfriend boyfriend, but you guys just live together to help reduce rent. There's a few different situations that you guys can do to improve your situation. Um, but the main thing to take home, guys, is I don't want you guys killing yourself. I don't want you to commit suicide over this, because there can be a better day ahead. There can be brighter days ahead. Um, you know, like for example, Donald Trump may get voted in. He might make some drastic changes. Maybe he does rent cap law, where he puts rent caps on. Maybe he releases the oil reserve, which lowers the gas prices. Maybe he, like I said, maybe he tells landlords you can only charge this much for rent for a 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom. He does like a president order of mandated. I know the landlords, they get upset about this because they don't want to lose money, but you got to put yourself in other people's shoes. You know, would you be able to afford the rent if you were a poor family? Nobody should be paying $2,000 a month for an apartment. I remember back in the year 2000, you could get a 2 bedroom apartment for $400. And now, you know, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, all these East Coast states are getting like between 2,000 and like 4 grand a month for rent. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. You guys need to stop paying this, because you're just enabling these landlords to continue to fuck people over. My advice is move into a van, move into your car. You don't actually need an apartment till it starts getting cold. You could live in your vehicle and get a gym membership, shower at the gym, you know, park at some store where you can use the bathroom when you need to. There's ways around this expensive rent. Because, like I said, you only really need a house when it's cold. You can live out on the street when it's warm. You could find a nice bush to hide behind and sleep. You know, you could find a safe place to sleep. If you're going to do the homeless thing, I recommend you bunch up with some friends just to make it a safer situation. If you're really going to be homeless, I recommend that if you're a law-abiding citizen, why don't you see if you can get a firearm if you're a homeless person, if you're a law-abiding citizen. That way, if you're sleeping in the bushes and someone attacks you, you can defend yourself, you know, as long as you're using the proper level of force. Because, you know, nationwide, we've had homeless people attacked, we've had homeless people killed. So you want to make sure that you're in a safer area, that you're maybe in a secret area where no one knows. Maybe you have a couple of your buddies with you. Maybe you have a couple females with you, a couple men with you, to make it a safer situation for everybody. Maybe everybody in the group has a knife on them in case they get attacked. Maybe one person in the group that's a law-abiding citizen, he's not a felon, you know, he's sober. Maybe he could be the guy to hold the gun in case someone attacks everybody. Um, there's ways around this situation. You know, if you're going into crisis because of rent, if you're going into crisis, then you need to make some drastic changes. Don't play Russian roulette with your mental health, because impulsive crisis can cause suicide. I remember back about 10 years ago, I almost took my life, almost killed myself over a girl that I was dating who broke my heart. But I'm glad I didn't kill myself, because, you know, I have a sister that needs me to be there for her. I have other family members that need me to be there for them. I have friends that I'm there for. friends that I help take care of, people out on the street, people I work with that I'm a blessing to. So you gotta keep in mind that you're not just here on earth for yourself. You're here to be a blessing to other people. You're here to help other people. Maybe you could help a person that's down and out, as long as it's not going to severely affect you. Know when to set boundaries. You know, you're going to have tons of people asking, can I come stay with you? Don't let them come stay unless they have income. You can't have people living in your house that don't have income. You need to have people living in your apartment that have fucking income. If they don't have income, they need to go to a shelter. It's not fair for them to put those expenses on you. They're raising your electric bill. They're raising your propane bill. It's not fair. If you're taking care of pets, and things are getting super expensive and you can't take care of those pets, just give them back to the shelter. Maybe there's a wealthy family down the road that could take those pets if you can't afford them. You know, don't drop the pets off on the side of the road. Take them to the shelter. Do the right thing. Make sure they get taken care of properly. But the main message today, guys, is it's not your fault. Young women out there, we have tons of emotional women right now with this inflation that are literally on the verge of suicide. And I'm here to tell you that you can make some changes. You can make some positive changes. You know, like it's still summertime. It's August right now. You wouldn't even technically need an apartment until like November. It's literally nice out till like November. It doesn't even start getting cold till like November. So you could literally, you know, today, let's say your rent's due today or something, you could literally just tell your landlord to go fuck himself and move out. You could literally find a secret spot where you can camp out. Find a place you can park your vehicle and sleep in your car. You can get portable toilets. You can even put toilets in your car. I saw a woman, she has a toilet in her vehicle. Yeah, it sounds disgusting, but she has bags that she shits in, and then she just throws the bags in the trash, which is kind of disgusting. But what are people supposed to do when the rent's fucking $2,000 a month? You know, they have to shit in a fucking bucket, you know, because they can't afford $2,000 a month rent, $2,500 rent, $3,000 rent. Like I'm actually one of the lucky ones. I own my own house. I bought a house back in 2003, so I'm actually one of the lucky ones. My rent is literally only $500 a month for a 3-bedroom house. So I lucked out in life. You know, back in 2003, I bought my own house. It was one of the best decisions I ever made back in 2000. It was 2006 that I bought the house, paid $50,000 for a 3-bedroom house in the country. So I definitely lucked out. So, you know, like young people, if you're just 18, you're just getting out of high school, I wouldn't even recommend going to college unless it's going to severely benefit your life. You know, if you want to become a nurse, yeah, go to college, because you need to go to college to become a nurse. You want to be a doctor, you got to go to college. You want to be a lawyer, you have to go to college. You want to be, you know, a high-paid law enforcement position like the FBI or CIA, you're going to have to go to college and get that bachelor's degree in criminal justice, maybe even a master's degree in criminal justice. I think with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, you could actually probably work for the FBI if you have security clearances. So sometimes getting the education can be very profitable. What I'd like to recommend to you young kids just getting out of high school, why not focus on a trade? Why not learn how to become an electrician, which is a very high-paying job? Electricians make decent money. Why not learn how to become a plumber? Plumbers make good money. They literally make like $700 just to install a hot water heater, which is pretty easy as fuck. Like when I bought a hot water heater from Home Depot, I called the plumber. They were going to charge me $600 to put the hot water heater in. I actually put the hot water heater in myself. I went on YouTube and I learned how to install hot water heaters. To this day, my hot water heater still works good. I take hot showers, and I did it myself, guys. So do you see how just thinking positive, educating yourself, learning, thinking outside the box? Like if you're a young girl and your rent's fucking $2,000 a month, just fucking move out, girl. Just move out. Move into your vehicle. You know, park your car. Call Uncle Bob and say, Uncle Bob, I need to park my car in your driveway because I'm sleeping in the backseat of my vehicle, Uncle Bob. Can I park in your driveway and shit in a bucket in the backyard? There's ways around this, guys. Maybe Uncle Bob could get you an outhouse so you could park your car in the driveway and shit in the outhouse and then shower at the gym. There's ways around this, guys. You know, like I said, get roommates, live with family, live with mom and dad. Return your pets to the shelter if you can't take care of them. Don't put yourself in crisis, guys. Don't put yourself in crisis. Like I said, don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself over the inflation. Don't kill yourself over these rocky roads, because a brighter day can be ahead. A brighter day can be down the road. You know, let's say you're a single person like me. I'm a single person. I've been looking for a girlfriend for about 10 years. I've dated a lot of women. Most of them, unfortunately, were mentally ill and unable to meet my needs, hoping to eventually find a woman that's not crazy. But I'm keeping my heart open, and I'm keeping that dream alive, guys, that maybe I will run into the girl of my dreams and she'll like me. Maybe she likes guys with big cocks that are awesome in bed, right? Anyway, guys, if you're really feeling suicidal today, reach out for help. Call the suicide helpline. I've heard people say, "Oh, don't call the suicide helpline, blah 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 blah." I've called the suicide helpline before and nothing happened besides them talking to me on the phone. Just because you call these suicide helplines doesn't mean anything's going to come of it. You may just talk to them on the phone. Keep in mind, the police are your friend. You could call Officer Bobby down the road, who's a super nice guy. "Hey, Bobby, can you take me to the hospital tonight? I'm not feeling very safe tonight. I need to go to the hospital." You could check yourself into the hospital. You could say, "Hey, you know what? I've been thinking suicidal thoughts right now, and I need help. I need help." Check yourself into the emergency room for suicidal thoughts. Maybe they could get you on a medication that might help if that's what you choose to do. Like I have a family member that takes Zoloft for her depression, and she says it works for her. Obviously, you want to talk to your doctor before you get on any of these medications. Some of them can have serious side effects, like gabapentin, if used inappropriately, can actually do kidney damage. So you gotta treat your body well. Treat your body like that temple, like the Bible says, temple of the Holy Ghost. Treat your body like it's holy. Avoid hard drugs because they're just going to bring you down. Avoid drinking alcohol because it's just going to bring you down. You're drinking alcohol, next thing you know, you catch an OUI, you lose your car, and you lose whatever you have. You lose your job because you lost your car. So, I wouldn't fuck with alcohol during this time because maybe you are upset, and I think alcohol is like putting gasoline on a fire. But anyway, guys, please hang on to hope. Please know that this inflation is not your fault. The fact that you only have $1 in your pocket is not your fault. Like yesterday, I literally only had $2 in my checking account. I wanted to buy lunch for myself. I couldn't even buy lunch. My sister had to buy me lunch yesterday because I was so fucking broke. I only had $2 waiting for my next paycheck. So do you see how even I'm in the same boat as you guys are? I'm in the same boat right there with you. And I'm telling you that there can be a brighter day. There can be hope down the road. Maybe a year from now, girl, you meet the guy of your dreams and you move into a $100,000 log house, rent free, and you love your life. That's why you can't kill yourself. Take me as living proof that suicide is not the answer. Like I said, about 4 or 5 years ago, I almost killed myself at work. I had a plan to stab myself to death at work because I was very, very suicidal over a girl that had broken my heart. But I'm glad I'm still alive today, guys. I'm still alive to bring hope to people like you. My brand on Amazon, Faith Rising, is an anti-suicide brand. It's a brand about hope. It's a brand about staying healthy. It's a brand about becoming all you can be, and hanging on to hope. That's my brand, Faith Rising, on Amazon, FAITHRIZING. But anyway, guys, please hang on to hope. If you like this video, you can subscribe. You can check out my merch on Amazon by typing Faith Rising into the Amazon search bar, FAITHRIZING into the Amazon search bar to see my 500 designs. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, Steve-O signing out.